everybody. Welcome back
Ohio.
to Two Piece in a Podcast. It's me, Kyle,
It's me, Ben.
back at ya again. It's nice that your name
That rhymed, yeah.
Your name rhymes with a lot of stuff. A lot of
It's-
words end with N.
Yeah, it's also a homophone for B-E-E-N. Yeah, so people are just like, hey, how you been?
I didn't think they were allowed to teach that stuff in schools in
Oh,
Florida. I thought they were trying to get rid of that stuff.
That'll be the next thing they take get rid of, yeah. After colors.
Oh my god.
Freedom Summer. I'm just kidding.
Freedom Summer. There we go. We'll put those levels a little bit more up. All right, so today we have another ranking to do.
Tier
Right.
lists are easy content.
This is one of our easy contents because we're trying to record real quick.
It happens from time to time. But yeah, the One Piece themes, how many are there? There's like 26.
Yeah, 26 right now.
If you don't count the We Are remixes, there's maybe 24.
Something like that.
Like-
Yeah, but one of the We Are remixes was like there for almost a whole arc.
Yeah, and I think there was a one-off for the 1,000
There
episode.
was. Yeah, I was kind of like, when I was listening to that playlist, I was like, why is it this like normal We Are again?
Yeah, it just reanimated it.
And I looked at
Yeah.
the video, I was like, oh yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
Man, so there's a lot of themes in One Piece, and I would say most of them are pretty good, but there's a couple of stinkers.
Yeah, there's a couple I'm not really fond of. Not that they're like bad, but they're just like forgettable or
Yes.
like mid. Yeah, like
Yeah, they're not bad
yeah,
pieces of music, I guess, but it's very inoffensive
yeah,
pop. What.
yeah. It can't bat 1,000 forever. It's hard.
Yeah,
you know, like
it's very true.
so. There's I figure we just do this alphabetically by height as is tradition.
Yeah.
i.e.
Yeah.
numerically.
Sure. Cool.
good.
Let's start at number 1.
We are.
We Are by
I didn't take down artist names.
I did because
Look at you.
that's important. Hiroshi Kitadani.
Hiroshi Kitadani.
He's this is the OG.
Yeah, this is it set the tone for everything. It's the first thing everybody heard on their TV screen when One Piece was like, well, at least maybe not in America at first.
Yeah,
But
that's a different one.
we had a pirate rap, which was
We're gonna
a cult
we're gonna
classic now.
put that one on the tier list as well. By
yeah,
the
we
way.
are.
We are.
Oh
Nee,
man,
nee, 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 nee.
don't copyright strike us.
Especially because that's the theme song, kind of.
Yeah, this one is an S for me. Like it's, I
100%.
it's so good.
100% agreed.
have this big old dumb smile on my face whenever it plays.
Oh yeah.
Like it's so good. We can't not put We Are, the classic, the OG, at an S. I think I'm very disappointed I didn't get to hear this for like 8 years after like One Piece's first attempt at an anime adaptation in the West, basically. But
yeah, they kept that rap the whole time. They just added new crew members as into the song as they. I'm like,
it's a good concept.
It is a good concept. I mean,
I just didn't read the room properly, I don't think.
we're kind of getting into an era where there are One Piece fans who have never heard that rap.
That is weird. And I don't know if that's worse or better.
I mean, it's something special for us, though.
It is, yeah. It's I feel like, guys, you're never gonna believe what happened in the late '90s.
All you One Piece Zoomers,
Like-
y'all do not know.
Y'all gotta get
Y'all
it.
don't know the struggle. When you're trying to be cooler than Naruto and your intro is a lame rap.
Oh yeah, we had no argument back in the day. You just had to grin and bear it.
Yep. But yeah, We Are.
We Are
I
Zest.
said it's an inspiring adventure song. Like you said, it sets the tone.
Oh yeah.
I love the horns. It's got like this. It's like it's its own genre. It's like adventure Latin.
Yeah,
kind
it's
of.
got like world music kind of. It's got like the horns that are. It's not quite ska because it doesn't have the pace or the punk kind of fit to it, but it has
yeah,
the islander kind of frickin'. There's quite a few themes in the first half that have that kind of
for sure.
undercurrent.
Yeah, I said it sounds like free. It feels like joyful, true freedom.
Oh yeah,
And I was like, yeah, 10 out of 10. S
10
tier.
10 out of 10.
I don't know what else you can say about it. It's
That's it. That's what I got.
all right. Let's go on to number 2, Believe by Folder 5. We take a hard left turn.
Yeah, believes not as good. Like, unfortunately,
It's like
I don't. Not for me.
yeah, it's a hard left turn into like Eurobeat. which is interesting. I mean, it feels very nostalgic for me because I mean, I like Eurobeat. You know, it feels a little inspiring, but like you said, it's definitely not like near the iconic We Are, and just to like have that be the follow up is like what?
Very hard to follow. We Are.
Yeah.
I'll
So
give you that,
I put this in a low B to high C tier.
Yeah, me too. This is mid. It's okay. We get better ones here real quick, but
yeah, real quick.
B is for Believe. Sorry, it's okay.
Well, you want to do it like a C?
Sure. Well, we'll put it at C because we don't have plus and minus tiers this week.
Yeah,
we just have S, A, B, C, D. I don't think anything deserves an F here. Sabkada.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
Like Sab O.
Did you see that thing today about it?
See that man's in trouble.
That man's in trouble, and you know, they should replace his voice actor if it's true.
I mean, yeah.
That's all I have to say on the matter.
You guys can look it up for yourself.
Yeah.
Just type in Sabo in trouble.
Yeah. Well, that might be a spoiler depending on.
Wait, don't. Sabo is a spoiler.
He's a whole spoiler.
God.
I forgot.
You know what? I was like, oh, please don't be a character I like. That was Sabo. Oh, thank God. Sabo's okay. We're gonna move on.
Yeah.
Third one. This is one of my personal favorites. Hikari E.
How's this one go? I actually forget. This is one of those that I'd have to hum a bar for me to remember because.
Well, let's just play a couple seconds.
Yeah, and let's not get sued by Toei or something here. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, I know this one.
Right.
Yeah, we're still doing the monologue openings at this point.
Yes.
Roger's doing the song. I like this one a lot too.
Yeah. This one, I feel like it takes elements from We Are and Believe, strangely enough.
Yeah, it tries to meet them in the middle a little bit.
Yeah. This is by a band called the Baby Stars.
Fantastic name.
That's a good name. The Baby Stars. I said it's a very, very fun instrumentals. It's carefree like We Are, but it's a little bit more relaxed.
Yeah, I like how kind of quick the vocal delivery is in this song too. There's something about a little bit of urgency that it has.
Kua Imasaga
Don't know the words, I just know the melody. Yeah, it's great.
Oh yeah, this one makes me smile really hard because this I think is the intro that was playing when Funimation took over One Piece and it was on Toonami.
All right,
and I think I might have been
timeline.
like, I think I was in middle school. That feels right. Yeah, it's very nostalgic for me. Anything else you want to say about it?
No, I love it. It's an A, though.
Agreed.
S is for the primos. A is really freaking good. You know, like, so yeah.
100%.
Kari, because my next S is like next actually. Like,
oh yeah,
I really like Bon Voyage.
Really?
Yeah,
that's so interesting. Okay, well let's do a little bit of Bon Voyage. Just play a little bit.
I also enjoy how like occasionally in the intros you'll see like a crazy weird jump or change in animation.
Yeah,
and it's just like kind of welcome.
I agree. Yeah, this is not the reason right here that I like the song. It doesn't hurt though. I like the song because of this. I love that that like bubbly like early 2000s synth.
Oh yeah, I was talking about the
guitar.
Nami butt shot, but
well, I mean,
like
there's plenty of those, especially in Egghead. It's like Oda just was like, I'm gonna drop butts now.
Yeah, he did. He became a butt man.
He did. Good for him.
Yeah, that's growing up a little bit.
Oh man,
the photographs, them all just chilling all the time. It's such good vibes.
I love that. I do love that.
Cool adaptations of color spreads.
Yeah. So tell me more about why you like this.
Bon Voyage to me, I don't know. It's just got that kind of like I said. It's the first they're all like just. It's mostly the visuals, honestly. I think the opening for this one for me, combined with the song.
Yeah, I do like the crew just chilling out, like like classic One Piece like this. Mm-hmm. Before things got crazy.
Oh yeah, when it was serious business all the time.
Oh my gosh.
And you were in several wars. You know.
Yeah.
Their bodies are noticeably have like much fewer scars.
Yeah.
They're so young and goofy here.
Zoro still has both of his eyes open.
Yeah. He does have that big old gash on his chest.
Yeah, that's from Mihawk.
Yeah, the Mihawk scar,
Love
the first
that.
of many.
Dude, that's like, I love how Zoro has kind of stopped being like so arrogant after that.
Oh yeah,
He got humbled.
he's like, all right.
Yeah, Bon Voyage. I kind of wrote down. I really like the tropical feel of it.
Oh yeah,
It's the mixture of the instrumentation and the vibe of the song is really nice, and it feels like I'm kind of sipping on a pina colada with my friends.
Oh yeah, this is One Piece's Margaritaville.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Yeah, so I mean, I put it in a B tier because it is nice. I don't think it's a bad song. I do think there are better ones, but I'd meet you in the middle of A.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. I would,
because I feel like S is just for like the fucking bangers.
Yeah,
I mean,
okay, you know, with that, I will give it. Yeah, you've convinced me of an A. Like it's an A. It's maybe not an S, but
okay,
like yeah.
So let's put that up there. Are you ready to move on?
Yeah.
Okay.
After that.
So next is Kokoro no Chisu by Boy Style.
Boy Style.
Boy Style. We're boys with style.
They had a boy band. I don't think they're a boy band. Maybe they are.
No,
I don't know.
No, they're not.
That sounds like a boy band.
It does.
Like a J-pop boy band.
Let's play a little bit.
I need to become familiar with some of these other people's works.
Yeah, that would be good.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought this had a different title. This opening reminds me of Digimon.
This is very Digimon-esque. Yeah, especially with the way they're all falling on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like this one a lot too.
Yeah.
It's got a really nice guitar riff in the beginning.
Yes.
Did you reviewing this? Did you listen to the full versions of these songs or just like the OP?
The full ones.
The full ones have some really good solos in them.
Yeah, they do.
Right. So this one I wrote down. I love this one.
Yeah.
It's a fun pop rock tune with lots of heart. I love the lead guitar riff.
More horns.
The more horns. It's like this is like all the previous.
Yeah.
It's like it keeps mashing up all the previous elements.
Yeah,
of the different ones.
I love a pop song that comes out swinging with a chorus.
Oh
you know?
yeah.
Like,
so good, and like watching them all say hi to the camera and fall down is really fun.
They're gonna be digidestined.
They're digital champions.
Yeah, I don't know. That hits me so hard. I'm just like, yeah, this is so 90s. Like
it is.
Everything about this is.
Yeah, it makes my heart feel good. You know.
The show's about that for a while.
It is, and it draws you in, and then it plays with you in your emotions.
to be charitable.
Yeah. What else did I say? I got a little bit more into like the song building of this.
Mm-hmm.
I said I love the descending bass line in the verses with the ascending vocals.
Oh yeah.
Counterpoint. It's always good. Always good. I mean, it's a simple chord progression, but it's good and it works. And it's not chord progressions alone don't make songs.
No, yeah,
right?
good voice leading and motion will save something that's otherwise boring.
Yeah, and the pre-chorus is really. There's a lot of weak pre-choruses and some later One Piece openings.
Yeah.
Is what I found when reviewing this, but this one has a really good, impactful one. Like the first half of it's in minor, and then it goes to major. It's like it does like a 5/5 sort of thing.
Yeah,
and then bam,
really major all of a sudden.
Super major. It went super major. I love this one. For me, this is an S tier. What do you?
Yeah. This would be the other S tier.
Oh, that's guitar solos. So.
Yeah, the fanfare of trumpets, like after the first chorus, just like the first line. Yeah, they're like, yeah, it's that time. We're here, and I'm just like, yes, you are.
Oh, so good. I love that. Okay. Anything else you want to say about this one?
Kokoro no Chizu fucks.
Kokoro no Chisu fucks. Kokoro's heart. I don't know what Chisu is.
I don't know either.
All right.
I have to brush up on my Japanese. I have not practiced ever.
I feel that.
I absorb words through like osmosis. I just like hear people use it up. I'm like, oh, that's what that word means.
Yeah. Tasukete.
Pretty much, yeah, like that, or and then Cole will say stuff. And I'm just like, I know what that means.
Yeah,
like, all right,
like
dude.
someone will yell like kimochi. That's for you,
oh
degenerates.
My God, yeah.
So let's go on to number 6, Brand New World.
I like this opening a lot.
Me
At
too.
least this intro of this song. This is another fun song where like they start animating a lot of the color spreads and stuff.
Yeah, this is like the color spread opening.
Yeah,
which I love.
Got a 3D render of the Mary here.
Mm-hmm.
Some crazy see-through water graphics too.
I know. This is like probably circa 2004.
Yeah,
something like that. But here, let's stop that there. Yeah, this is another one that I really like. This is Brand New World by D51. Ben, tell me what you like about it.
D51, you guys wrote a really good song here. It's like it's the stabs at the beginning from the band just backing up the vocal. Just again, we start with the chorus. I mean, that's how you have to do openings, I guess, in general.
Right.
But just I love the punchy in and out nature of it before we actually get full into like the really crazy bubbly synth arpeggio and just it's a lot of fun.
Oh my God. I love like the runs in this song. Mm-hmm. It's a feel good song. I feel like this is kind of where we first start getting like visually like depictions of fights that are going to be happening in the arc.
Oh yeah, we start the spoiler intros.
The spoiler intros. Yeah. Like before in like We Are, you get like silhouettes of Arlong and Buggy and Don Krieg.
We're like, who are those people?
Yeah, who is Don Krieg? I mean, put some respect on his name, man. Yeah.
Didn't even get to show up much in the live action. He just got like one shot.
Yeah,
by
he got
Hawkeye.
one shot. Honestly, with what they had to condense, the fact that
he's the guy to cut. Yeah.
Yeah, but I love that the Great Pearl is just laying down in the face down in the sand. The Great Pearl is a great character design. I'm still standing by it.
It's one of those weird moments. You're just like, why can he light himself on fire? You're like, whatever, dude.
The impenetrable Great Pearl.
Yeah,
love that. Back to Brand New World. It's like more Eurobeat.
Yeah,
rhythm section with electric guitars, like that's a winning combo in my opinion.
Yeah, they did it good here.
I said love the synth counter melody. It's very let's go adventure.
Yeah,
uplifting. I said it's a very uplifting tune for such a hard and heartbreaking part of the series.
Oh yeah, we get to Ennie's lobby. This is around Ennie's lobby.
Yeah. So it's like Robin saying just let me die, and it's like. I said upper A, lower S tier.
Yeah, right there. It's a cusper for sure.
Sure. So why don't we put it like at the top of A tier?
Yeah. Okay, I like that.
Or we can once we're done, I think we can maybe like organize them a little bit if we got some time.
Mm-hmm.
Put them in order.
Mm-hmm.
Like Brand New World is better than Hikari E. I don't know, or stuff like that.
Sure.
Cool.
For now.
All right. Anything else you want to say?
Oh no. Next is a We Are remix. Isn't it?
It's a remix, but I'm not going to play it because we know what it sounds like.
Yeah.
But it's the Straw Hat Crew singing "We Are."
Yeah, which is cute.
Which is very cute, and I'm like, wow, they're voice actors.
Yeah.
I mean, the voice actors can sing, in the characters' voices, and that's not everybody can do that.
No, it's. I didn't know if this was real at first when I first heard it, like ages ago, and I was like,
nice.
"Wait, did they do that?" And I thought it was like one of those moments, like, "Oh, no, they actually did that."
They did. I did. What I said on my notes, I said they sounds like they changed the key to be a step above her, so it sounds brighter. It's super fun fan service. Made me smile.
Yeah.
I said A tier.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's
like
an
the
A.
song.
It's We Are, and it's just we did it again. They're singing it.
We'll put it like
not that it's
over
worse. It's just we changed it. It's all. That's all.
I mean, it's supposed to be like a fun thing, not to be like. Graded like a paper.
Yeah. Like later with it, they had the Straw Hat Crew like sing Jingle Bells or something.
Oh my gosh, dude! When I was younger, I downloaded a lot of torrents of those Japanese like voice acting CDs for One Piece, and there's like stories. There were audio dramas, and then they had CDs, and that's where I first heard Boku wa Doctor.
Oh,
Tony Chopper. And that was a TikTok trend earlier this year.
It was,
I'm like, the shit that was so obscure when I was 12 is now like, I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
The Zoomers are finding it. They're like, that's hilarious.
The Zoomers are finding butt rock.
That too. Yeah, they found Creed and all this stuff.
We were just having this conversation. I don't think I can escape it. I guess I should embrace the butt rock. I don't know.
No, you can't fight it.
There's no butt rock in here though. So let's go to this next OP8. Crazy Rainbow or Crazy Rainbow Star.
This intro bit is so good.
It is.
It's got this cool offbeat like Where's One feeling.
Yeah, with the cool vocal effects.
Filter. Horns.
Oh, it sounds like a nice wave just crashes on you.
Mm-hmm.
This is a really well-produced song.
It is.
It's got everything that you want in a one-piece... including 3D waves.
3D waves. We got the Going Merry render again. Like, it's just the intro with like the words scattered everywhere. It was just like, this is creative and fun, and we're doing the classic One Piece opening sound again. Just really good.
Yeah, it's just like it's a little like it's got a little freshness to it.
Yeah,
you know, with like the fun production and the vocal production is really cool. Like you said, that where's the one sort of thing.
Yeah, it throws you for a loop. And this song to me always feels like, you ever have a favorite band that hasn't put out a record in a while, and they finally put out a single, and you're like, yeah, that's what you guys sound like.
I totally feel that, man. Oh, yeah. I get that. Oh, by the way, this is by Taki and Tsubasa.
Taki and Tsubasa.
Yeah, I wrote it was a very fun and carefree romp. The intro and verses are great. Super catchy. The Darling is good fun. I love the guitar solo that is kind of over the bridge.
Mm-hmm. There's a really cool crescendo bit there.
Yeah, this song has a lot of dynamic variety.
Yeah.
Which is kind of lost, I feel like, on a lot of like popular music. It's just it's just like one volume for most of the time. But this one, it takes you up and down kind of through an adventure, you know? You're riding the waves. And what else did I say? The last chorus brings everything home really nicely in this one. I mean, you know, most pop and rock music kind of follows a formula, you know, like starts with chorus or verse, you know, intro verse, you know, bridge, or you know what I'm saying.
We like the ABCB format.
But
in pop.
This is a really well written and arranged song with fun and interesting instrumental choices.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It feels this is a classic One Piece romp.
Yeah, this is what happens when you execute on a formula really well. You know, like just
I put it in A tier.
Yeah, A tier.
You feeling that?
Yeah, it's there's nothing wrong with doing something by the books than just doing it really good. Not at all. Like we have tropes for a reason.
So
you know, like that's
so true.
Yeah.
Okay, so this next one is called Jungle P.
Oh, this one's a bit of
50-50.
Yeah.
This is a curveball.
This is. I really fucked with it.
Yeah. I remember like, this is one of my favorites, like way back in the day, like early high school. That's different.
Isn't? Which one am I thinking of?
That's Share the World.
Oh, you're right. Shoot. I think I'm sure. Wait, so Jungle P is... Oh, that's right. I'm gonna get a few of these mixed up like that.
They kind of start to blend together a little bit.
Oh wait, no, this one is the one that has that crazy bridge.
Yes, it has the rap in it.
Yes.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me just...
Let
me get a little bit more of that. Yeah, so this is the like Thriller Bark opening. I said, you know what? Enough of what I said. What do you think first?
I think that this, let's see, it's kind of more of that stuff. It's got like the the chiller kind of verse here with the guitars just doing. They're not reggae chords, but they're just little chord stabs.
Mm-hmm.
And then we do get that bridge later, which is like my favorite part of the song.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's like the bridge like recontextualizes what I think is just kind of like another. We're sailing a One Piece song, which is fine.
Yeah, but it's not. I don't feel like this song's really. It's breaking a little bit of ground, but it's still not like I don't know. What did I say? I says feels a little less remarkable than some of those predecessors.
Yeah.
I feel like Crazy Rainbow Star does what the song does, but better.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that it has to be compared to others, basically.
Well, yeah,
I
mean that's just kind of the nature of it.
Yeah, because it's not bad. It's
not a bad
yeah.
song.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, and I think I don't know how many of these songs were actually written for One Piece. This one obviously was because it has the bridge, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, do we know? I should have looked that up too. But how many of these songs were written with
maybe we can
idea that they were going to be a One Piece?
I feel like Believe maybe wasn't.
Right. Yeah. Who knows? I know for a fact the only other one that was One Day.
Yeah.
Which is later and also one of my favorites. But yeah.
Right.
Which is also a kind of a radically different song.
Yes, it is. What else? We get the rap over the bridge, which is
hype. Is adventurous.
Beware, it's dangerous. I said the synths really drive home lighthearted adventure, and at the end it brings it home. So I'm calling it B.
Yeah,
I'm calling it. It's there's worse.
You're a B for a good boy.
Yeah, there you go. All right, that's our first B tier. Actually.
Oh yeah, we had one the C tier before it.
Okay, so this next one is opening 10, and it is We Are
again
done by K-pop band TVXQ.
TVXQ, man. I think they also did the next one.
They
think they did Shade the World as well. So
just get a little bit.
I always find it really cool when bands cover a song and have a really interesting take on it.
Yeah.
Like it's a true cover in that sense. We're not just like reproducing it. We're like, hey, I want to recontextualize. I want new flavors in here. I want, what if we wrote this song? Basically, like kind of thing.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. So on that, it's pretty good. I like the sound of it. It's different. It's, let's see. What's the word I want to use? What's like the genre I'm like reaching for? My brain is kind of fuzzy today, unfortunately.
I mean, it sounds like early 2010s, late 2000s pop. I mean, it's K-pop.
It's K-pop, yeah, but I wasn't really listening to K-pop.
I don't like saying K-pop is a genre because that's just like pop music from a specific place.
Yeah, we just flatten it all to frickin'
yeah. It's like an electronic rock almost, but it's
hard to describe.
It is. Yeah, there's like ambient instruments, like ambient like instruments that are used in ambient music are in this.
Yeah.
That
they feature more prominently suddenly. And you're just like, I don't know, it's creative. I don't know what to call it. Sorry.
It's a fusion of a lot of stuff.
Not like jazz fusion.
Not like jazz fusion. Kind of fusion. Yeah. So I said it doesn't hit as hard as the original, but again, I think this is a really well produced musically and sonically. The vocal production, there's a very big focus on the harmonies, right? Because it's a boy band, right? It's a Korean boy band, so there's like 5 or 6 of those guys. So that's kind of the big thing, right? They're all singing. They're not playing instruments. They're dancing and choreographing and stuff. So I think that was really cool.
That really changes how I think about this song, actually, because I didn't know that they were,
Yeah, so like imagine if it's like you're at a concert and you're watching them perform, right?
Mm-hmm. That explains like the hits, kind of how they are. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this would be a good song to watch someone dance to. Now that I'm thinking about it, like it probably works way better in that context.
You know what? Maybe we can look up a live action.
It's a concert.
It's in a live concert of it sometime.
Yeah, we should. That'd be interesting to watch.
What else did I had a couple more notes. I really like the guitar intro, like the filtered guitar.
Very dry guitar. Yeah, just.
And then it just kind of goes into it. There's a big wash. What else did I say? The composition of the song is so strong that even when most of it gets rearranged in a different genre and style, it still works really well.
Yeah, We Are has I don't know if you've ever looked at that piece. Just like
Yeah, I've printed out scores. And
Yeah.
I tried to arrange it for
Harmonically,
when I was
it's
in music
nuts.
school. Yeah, it's
Like-
nuts. There's a ton of syncopation.
yeah, it's all
and
over the
the
place.
chords are a lot.
Yeah, it's a hard piece.
It is. Yeah,
Yeah. Like-
it is hard, and it's. What I like about We Are is that it's not a song that talks down to you. It's complex, but still very accessible and enjoyable.
Oh yeah, like you listen to it, you don't even realize how like all the nuts things it's doing.
Yeah, yeah, and when you start to break it down, it really shares some really awesome surprises.
Oh yeah,
Gosh.
the first time I saw that, I was like, "There's no way!" What?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Yeah.
So I said it's a solid B for me.
Yeah, it is solid B.
It's a solid B. I mean, We Are is still great. I navigated away from the page I needed to be on.
Oh,
let's,
well.
let's do that.
It's into history, I think.
It is. All
Yeah,
right.
Oh no, that's right. That's
yeah.
it.
Okay. Cool. So we got 10, and also I believe this is for the like the 10th anniversary
Maybe
of the anime,
was it
because this is kind of where this is Subodi Archipelago,
right?
and if the anime started in like what 99, this
That
would make
sounds-
it
that sounds
2009.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And I was still in middle school
That timeline
watching
sounds
this.
right.
So 2009 I was a freshman in high school. Yeah, I think so.
I was a junior.
That's so cool. You would be like that cool older kid. I would be like, oh, I want to be his friend.
Well, I was like not very out about talking about anime at the time.
Oh yeah, it's the death sentence.
Well, I mean it was also like a small high school in general, and just like not that it was uncool, but it was just like you had less people to talk to in general.
Mhm.
So like the odds that someone was also like, and it was slimmer, right?
For sure.
So that's all it really was, really. And I was just like,
Oh man, I had a ton of friends. We all watched Death Note and everything. Yeah, it was high school
every
was
once in a while you'd find
cringe.
someone with a sticker on their binder and whatnot, and you're like,
Uh,
oh.
Yeah. Ooh.
And it would just be on the Super on the DL.
Right. Okay, the next one is by the same band, TVXQ, called Share the World. I'll
Yeah.
play a little bit of it.
This is the one I thought the Jungle P was.
Right.
Yeah.
Cute little music box intro.
This like big R&B kind of tune, right?
It kind of
A little bit.
does this rhythm. Ding 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 ding.
Yeah. This singer also does a lot of improvs too, like the all like.
They're saying we share the good times while Kuma's like about to separate them all.
Yeah.
I do like these title cards.
Yeah,
for the
this is the first
characters.
time we do this, and I don't
Yeah.
think it's the last, but it's like, this is our crew. Here's their names.
Yeah. Yeah, for
Frankie,
real. And
Brooke.
Brooke. It's the whole family.
I've seen a lot of people who are not watching the show watch this. I think this exact video, and they're like watching it and they're finally like, oh, these are their names, and they're like, wait, the skeleton guy's a good guy.
Because in the last one, he's like,
yeah. And most people are like, oh yeah, I think Brooke's a villain. And all of a sudden, he's like playing violin here, looking goofy. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah. This is kind of a fun one. It's fresh. I will give it that.
Mm-hmm.
It's fresh. Honestly, it's not one I care for too much, but it does offer some new things to do with the One Piece like opening songs, which I kind of do appreciate.
Yeah.
I do like the title cards. That's fun. It does have has a sweet, nice chorus. It's a little It's catchy for sure.
Yeah, I like the beat to this song as well. Just like again, more like great vocal production.
Yeah.
The runs that this vocalist just throws in everywhere are really cool, really soulful. The vocal production's fun.
Yeah. I don't
Good
really
singer.
have much else to say about it. I kind of was like B and C. I mean,
Yeah.
like not like it's not a bad song or
Yeah.
anything. It just doesn't do it for me.
Yeah, I would go a little higher, but like a solid B plus. But sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd agree. It's refreshing to kind of go away from the classic One Piece tunes.
I agree with that.
So
Um,
it kind of it's like we're gonna clean your ears out. And we'll do it again, we promise. But like, let us have this for a bit.
It's a palate cleanser.
Yeah.
let me say real quick. This is also around the time where I was a YouTuber, which is weird because you wouldn't call people YouTubers back in the day when we were making videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like circa 2007 to 8, 9, 10, right? And I used to make One Piece AMVs by downloading the YouTube videos on YouTube to MP4 converter.
Okay.
And then make it into Windows Movie Maker and use like the stock effects to make fan made AMVs, fan made openings. I made like 12. I had over like 120 videos uploaded in my account.
Oh my god, that's so many.
Over the course of like 3 years.
Jeez.
I got obsessed with it. And also a few of them went really good, and I eventually like I downloaded Sony Vegas officially, right?
Mm-hmm.
And started fucking around with that. And then I got the bright idea to upload leaked Green Day demos from 21st Century Breakdown.
Oh no!
And Family Guy clips. I was like, this will boost my channel's popularity.
Oh man!
And I got DMCA striked, and that was back when they just remove your channel.
Yeah.
And they removed it, and there was only maybe 200 gigabytes of space on that old hard drive, so I had to delete shit constantly. So that chapter of my life is gone.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so I just want to say...
got greedy. Flew too close to the sun,
I
Icarus.
I did. I thought I could get away with it. You know,
world was your
uploading Family
oyster.
Guy Funny Clips number 3. Like, anyway... I just wanted to share that.
That's incredible. I didn't know that about you. We got some Kyle lore today.
The last video I ever uploaded of the One Piece thing was a 21 Guns music video when Kuma was separating the crew.
Jesus Christ.
It was... I think I still might have that video.
That's
somewhere.
amazing.
So I'll dig that up if I can find it. Let's move on. All right, so this next one is Kaze wo Sagashite, Straw Hats and Mari Yaguchi. Let's play a little bit of it.
Yeah, I don't
because
remember
this one I didn't watch the anime so much around this time.
Yeah, me neither. I eventually got back to it like way later.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's a very mellow one.
Yes.
Very orchestral.
Yeah. So I think this is a really sweet song.
Mm-hmm.
It's very like it's another palate cleanser, right? And it's a kind of it's just nice.
Yeah, it's simple. It's got like a lot more just like soft rock qualities to it.
Yeah,
we did have kind of a bit of a big band intro there for a minute, but then it just kind of falls into like you got this one little synth like mirroring like back vocal lines and going back and forth, and
you
just
have
a really
those,
quiet delivery.
And you have the orchestra doing counter melodies behind it with the horns doing the hits and the strings doing like a counter melody. It's a very sweet song, and I think it's written and arranged really well. It reminds me of a song that could be in Katamari Damacy.
Okay, I see it.
Like one of the not so crazy experimental ones, but just like a nice little romp. I like the song a lot. I said it was an A for me.
Oh, okay.
But I would understand if you would want to go lower.
It's like a B for me. Yeah,
I feel cool putting it in a B.
Cute song.
Because it's also like I don't ever think of this song when I think of One Piece.
Yeah,
openings.
I think it's also one of the only. I think it's the only one of its kind, really. And
there's nothing as calm like that.
Mm-hmm. There are other songs that have moments that are calm like that, but then they go places like later.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
This one kind of stays this, but it does have a nice like ebb and flow, like leading up to the chorus. They go ba 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 yeah da shi da do 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 do. Yeah,
it's got a lot of fun hooks.
It does. It's catchy, and it's nice to just hear like real instruments for the most part. I mean, because we just had Share the World, right?
Yeah,
and that song is a completely
Very
different vibe.
Yeah.
Cool. So this next one, One Day by The Rootless.
Yeah, I actually listened to The Rootless.
You know the first note I put? Well, just listening to this earlier today, I said this is probably in Ben's top 3.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Let's play a little bit of it.
The Rootless Fox.
Oh yeah, it's a good one.
They're so good. This is funny because like they always wanted to do a One Piece soap, but they finally got the chance.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you know more about this than I do.
Yeah. It's a rock song. It's actually like J-rock emo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wrote down. It's like an alt J-rock emo-ish song.
Yeah. There's a lot of fun, cool ideas in this song. For the most part, this intro is just very. It's just different for One Piece in general too.
Yeah.
We got.
This is the only song,
electric
the only
guitars.
intro of One Piece that sounds like this.
It is. We dispense with a lot of other orchestration, and we're just like guitars, bass, drums.
Yeah.
You know, we got the rock quartet here.
Exactly.
And this, I remember learning this song by ear. And when I think it was in college or something like that.
Nice.
And I was just like playing along with it, trying to figure stuff out. And this song was like one of those moments that were like, hey, you know, you can do key changes for like no reason.
Dude,
you
that
know?
key change.
I
I didn't I don't remember watching this. I'm pretty sure at some point I caught up to the anime and I just read through the rest of it. This is not one of those ones that I watch so much, and I'm like just reading my notes here. It's like, oh yeah, got an emotional alt rock emo song. Really reflects the seriousness of the whole arc.
Yeah.
Very powerful with a solid chord progression. Wish this one was more popular.
Yeah, it's
And then all caps, oh shit, that key change?
yeah. He just goes up like a half step. Suddenly.
It's so impactful. It's like, sometimes you can feel a key change coming.
Mm-hmm.
I did not feel the key change coming there.
He doesn't. They don't really set it up. They just kind of like do the chugging thing. And you're like, oh, I'm gonna get a chorus. Then you do, but it's like higher. And you're like,
Whoa.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
and because he also starts the choruses with the big da 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 with a huge jump, and he hits his high note right after that.
Yeah.
There's a really cool
fun.
He's a rock singer, and he's gonna like show his pipes off a bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You go, Rootless.
Yeah.
I also just last little notes. Everybody's playing really tight. I love simple, really distorted guitar motifs.
Yeah.
And it starts off with a really earwormy one.
Yeah.
And the bass playing was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
They did some fun, interesting stuff in there.
Yeah, he has like some very subdued little like passing note runs that he does all over the place, and a lot of that like kind of like motion and like drive of the song is the bass. I don't think people like the guitars usually are not, especially in this kind of genre.
Mm-hmm.
There can be prominent, but like a lot of the sound and feel you get, that's bass actually. The body of that tone, and these guitars they're there and they're doing chords and they're just kind of like strumming along. But yeah, bass is important. Your bass tone's extremely important. By the way, in case no one knew, like
thank you. Yeah,
you'll know when it's gone. Let me tell you.
It's true. It's true. If you don't know, I mean, you might not notice it there, but you will notice it not being there.
Yeah, I think I always tell people like I couldn't tell you how to make something good, but I'll show you a million ways how to make it bad. Like,
yeah, these is what not to do. Yeah. I said this song is squarely an A, but
this is an S for me.
I would be okay putting this in S because it's so unique and it's emotional and it's like one of its kind in this list.
It almost kind of gives away what's about to happen here a little bit.
We're sad because my brother's gonna get punched in the chest
or something.
Yeah, I'll put that in S.
Yeah,
that's cool.
It deserves it.
That's a good one. Okay, so moving on. Fight Together.
Fight Together.
Let's see, where is that? Was it Nami Amuro? Namie? Or Nami?
I don't know.
And we're back with the electro Eurobeat, but this one's more chill.
Yeah. Love this beat.
Yeah, it's a good beat.
It's also like it hits you a bit more because we just had like that the Rootless song, which has none of that in it. Mm-hmm. So when you finally hear it again, you're like, oh, like,
yeah, there's something you can bob your head to it, you know?
Yeah.
Instead of banging your head to it. Talk to me about the song.
Let's see. It's very they use a lot of Eurobeat kind of like motifs and the strong club kind of feeling almost sometimes.
Yeah, but like, you know, a melancholic
if you could
sweet version.
If you could like sad dance at a club a little bit. It's like I mean like I guess that's like
I'm sorry, DJ, could you put on One Piece opening 14, please?
Yeah, just I guess you could at like, you know, at 37's on a goth night. This it's still a little bit too bright for that kind of thing. With like but this is head driven by synths again.
For sure.
We're back to synth stuff. And this has got like an interesting like is it the pre-chorus, I guess, that has the crazy kind of like drum syncopated bit?
Yeah, it does. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not a big fan of that.
It tries pre-chorus. Something, and I don't think it really nails it, unfortunately. Yeah. I was like, okay.
This song, I feel like, has a powerful intro and verse and a powerful chorus, but a weak bridge.
Yeah, I don't know what I wanted.
And a weak pre-chorus.
Yeah, it's... I don't know. I couldn't tell you what I wanted, but I was like, okay, you tried. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, the saving grace is just the verse and the chorus, right? Mm-hmm. And the chorus is obviously like going to be like the most powerful part of the song, just in general. So like it kind of saves it a little bit, but I said the second half of the bridge is great though.
Yeah.
After they do that drum syncopation thing, and they really know how to lead us into it and make it like explosive, but still like subdued, because that's kind of the vibe that the song is kind of going for.
Yeah.
Because we're still sad, right?
We are.
This is where everybody gets separated, and Luffy's brother's dead, and you get the famous Jinbei speech, and I put this in a low C.
Yeah, unfortunate.
This
might be the lowest rated song, unfortunately, for me.
There's one worse than this.
I think actually, yeah, I forgot just kind of how mid the back half can get.
It is the back half gets really mid. It's like we start strong with We Go, and then it's like, what's going on?
Yeah, We Go, We Are Part 2. It's like.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put that as like a low C.
Yeah, put it at the bottom of C. There's only 2 there right now, but it might fill up a little quickly here.
Okay, so this next one is the last one I have taken notes on. So the rest is kind of just gonna
go on vibes.
Go on vibes. It's We Go. This is the song that starts off the
One Piece Shippuden.
Pretty much.
I'm just kidding.
I mean, the time skip.
Yeah.
Right. This is essentially
I
would say the second half of One Piece, but I think
it's a bit longer than that now.
It's a bit longer than that
now. But I do feel comfortable saying it, like just vibes wise, is the second half of One Piece.
It's the second act for sure.
Yeah. I think we just finished the second act of One Piece.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wano is the capstone on that.
You are correct.
I think.
But before this goes, Wano, that's where it ends with Luffy going to countries and liberating them, right?
Yeah, kind of.
I mean, well, I don't want to say that because there's still there's still whatever coming.
Yeah.
But the way it's set up, I'm like, okay, no, now we're making moves. You're already Yonko, right?
Yep.
You're in the new world. You're fighting other pirates and governments. You're not dethroning an evil king anymore.
Yeah, we have like the one final big plot hook, the last poneglyph. Mm-hmm. We finished the whole dealing with the Yonko thing for a bit here.
Yeah,
which Momonosuke and Kinemon show up.
Yeah,
real early, and then we deal with that problem for for years.
Oh my god!
And Luffy just sees the shit kind of what like a government and pirate run worlds look like.
100%. Yeah, it's so good. Sorry, try not to get distracted, but I just wanted to talk about that. Let's listen to a little bit of We Go.
Back to the narrator.
Yeah. Well, this is supposed to be. This song feels like a celebration of One Piece.
Oh yeah.
It's like you still have those like bright synths from We Are, and it's like even more bombastic and even more like we are. This is One Piece.
Yeah. It's got the same instrumentation. It's got the same
guy.
They dial it up.
They do dial it up.
Yeah.
And
there's a lot of cool shots in this intro too that I really like.
It's very true.
One of my favorite things at the end where like Luffy puts his hand over the camera as it like fades out kind of thing.
Fun.
I'm just like, oh, that's such a 2010s thing. Like,
yeah.
Like I'm gonna cover the camera with my hand. Like, don't even. Like, he's got a little bit of attitude somehow. Like,
yeah, he does.
So cool. Some swag.
I would say nothing in the song is boring.
No, it's
there's nothing that doesn't not pull its weight. I guess everything pulls its weight here and then some. It's just explosive. I remember hearing this for the first time and like I was like, whoa, dude. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, we back.
We back.
Yeah,
yeah, we back. Like this is what One Piece sounds like, and it's more over the top. And we're back after the time skip. We're gonna show you some crazy stuff, and things are gonna get crazier.
Everybody's jacked,
and then we go to Fishman Island, and I'm like, this is kind of boring.
It's done a little bit dirty.
A little bit. Honestly, it is due for a reread, but I put this in S tier because I feel like it's squarely One Piece.
It's an S tier. We did it. We are part 2.
Yeah.
Just like I remember when driving back from North Carolina last weekend, where I was talking about Clarity by Zed, and I was like, they wrote Clarity again.
This is you so true, King. So true. So true. Yeah, I don't know what else really to say about it. It's everything about We Are, but like just dialed up, and they really came back and they I don't want to say they topped it because they matched it though. Mm-hmm. I feel like they matched it. It's just more bombastic.
They found the 11 dial.
They did. And whatever you think about that is subjective. All right, so let's go to Hands Up.
I like this one. The Hands Up.
Koto Shinzato. I do like the drawing intro that we have here.
Yeah.
This is my first time actually watching this intro instead of just hearing the the thing here.
Yeah. This is one of the more chill openings of the second half, but I do like this this chorus a lot, and just
it's a cool song. There's nothing about it that I dislike. It's cute.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I like the Plex synth a lot. That tone is really fun. There was a lot of things in this song that are just hooky in like a good way. It never feels like washed out or anything, because there are some songs later I would accuse of like very flat.
Yeah.
And this one knows its dynamics, and it knows when to like come back for a verse and then be like, all right, and now the chorus is, it's up and down, and it's kind of like it asks you to sing it too, too in a way.
For sure, it's like a fun stadium pop song.
Yeah.
And it follows the recipe, the classic recipe, but like we said earlier, like as long as it's it's fine. It hits the I'd call it, but it's still like a little inoffensive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's definitely, it's not taking any risks really, but it is catchy, and I do like it. Like, I'm not gonna hit skip on it.
Yeah. It's a B+, like, kind of.
I feel that in B+ as well. Okay, cool. We're kind of getting through these. There's a lot.
There are quite a few. How many do we left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9. Okay, well, let's try and kind of get through them. Wake Up by AAA, AAA.
Back, try to get that first spot in the yellow pages, dude. I don't know what year this is. Okay, yeah, this one's pretty good.
Is that one? I like their outfits here.
Yeah, it's like Musketeers meets the Power Rangers kind of thing.
Yeah.
a little bit.
This is starting to get kind of the era where the anime starts looking really bad, though.
Yeah. I can't.
I do like the backup vocals. The melody, doop da boop ba da.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Right?
There's a lot of fun little like vocal motion.
I'd say visually though, this is just more of like here's the crew doing some generic stuff that you've seen 1,000 times before.
Yeah, it starts to get a little dry,
Right.
unfortunately here. It is I think the one I like most out of these kind of like we're getting to like the only okay ones. Like,
Yeah.
it has a few redeeming qualities like that, but then I'm just like, all right, like and this may also I don't know if it's tainted by the fact that this part of the anime was not really that enjoyable to watch week to week. Like
yeah, and that's
so
kind of like
who knows? It's hard to separate those a little bit.
Yeah, it is, but
this also has that that interlude with Blackbeard speaking.
Oh yeah,
monologue, which is
then,
very.
And then Luffy's like, "No, I'm gonna be king of the pirates."
Yeah,
that was more. That feels like peak like children's TV.
It's
maybe that's why they did that.
Yeah, it felt very. It's jarring, honestly. Like kind of a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. So like, if this is somebody's like first reaction to One Piece, I'd be kind of like, okay. I mean, like, I get why you're not attracted to this.
Yeah, this is a very Saturday morning cartoon, which is not a terrible thing, but it's a little bit.
It's whatever.
Yeah.
But the song is kind of fun. I mean,
there's a couple little moments here that I think are funny, like Robin catching the table and whatnot.
Yeah, and then Nami taking a shower because we all need that, and then her
yeah.
beating up the three folks. Or no, Chopper gets a pass because he doesn't know what sex is.
Yeah,
yeah. Okay, there we go. So what are we thinking? Like C?
Like a high C, low B.
I agree with that. We'll put that over here.
It's like, all right, bud. Okay, you're
yeah. It's like it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. Okay. Hard Knock Days by Generations.
Yeah, I think this one's popular. I'm from my what I've seen people like, but I don't really care for this one personally.
This is kind of where we get like a streak of whatever.
Yeah. I
mean, like, just like look at how shit this looks.
Yeah,
the art is not great.
Yeah, not even the visuals are really saving it here. Dressrosa in general is kind of a slog, and this song is very flat and trying to be inoffensive but offending me anyway.
Right. Yeah, I think this song is kind of.
It's got the millennial whoop kind of thing going on, which I don't always hate. In fact,
yeah.
I will abuse that sometimes if I'm writing a song.
Well,
because
I mean,
fun.
it's a tool. You have your tools in your toolbox.
Yeah.
And you use them when you need them, right?
This felt. I don't know.
I think this is kind of like my first D tier.
This one felt like if they made a corporate One Piece opening.
Yeah.
That was not indie pop. But like you had to sell it to people.
So, like I said before, none of these songs are bad. It's just painfully inoffensive.
Yeah, this isn't. I'm like, all right.
If
you like Hard Knock Days, live your life, live your truth.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not trying to yuck your yum. But
it's not my bag.
Like we're musicians, so we kind of have a little bit of higher standards for what we put in our ears. I'm sorry.
Well, we are particular. That's all that.
Okay.
I'm opinionated. That's all it means.
That's very true.
Yeah.
I am opinionated. All right, this next one's called We Can. It's another one in the We series.
Yeah.
By Kishidan and Hiroshi Kitadani, which is the original guy. So every time he shows up, we get a We song, I think, except for the newest one.
Yeah. This song has moments I like in it. This riff's fun. And then, I don't know.
It's not memorable though for me.
Yeah, no. And like there is a kind of bridge coming back around to that, or like a pre-chorus that's kind of cool, where like the synth's going. I don't know.
Yeah, there are. I will say this song has more cool moments than the last one.
Yeah.
But you can just kind of hear that they're taking the same formula from
It's too obvious.
We Are, and just not. They're not living up to it, though.
Yeah.
This is not a We Go, and this is definitely not a whatever the newest one is.
Us?
Yeah. Oh God, I can't wait to talk about that.
Yeah,
one.
Us is a different take on that, which is very cool.
It's like an inverse. It's like a different universes like We Are kind of.
Yeah, we can. I don't know, man.
Whatever. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like it feels like you tried, and you're trying too hard to paint within these lines a bit, and there's nothing. There are a few moments where I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I think this is like a D plus or a C minus.
Yeah, it's a.
Let's put it in the D.
It's a little bit better than the last one.
We'll put it in front of the last one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. So then we get into Hope by Namie Imuro. Oh, she did another one. I said her name earlier.
Oh, which one was she?
Fight Together. She did Fight Together.
Oh, okay.
We fight together.
Yeah. Okay. So. Oh, that makes. You know what? I hear it now. Like.
Yeah. Let's hear a little bit.
This one is a market improvement, I think.
This is a way more interesting song, even though it's not one of the most interesting songs.
Yeah.
It has a right, that rhythm that was really popularized by like trap beats.
Yeah, and yeah, it's I think this is also a first for them to kind of like wander this way.
I would agree. Yeah,
I like this one. It's not like great. Like this is maybe like in the B tier, but I do like they tried some new things. It's more subdued. It's emotional, but it's not down tempo emotional like a lot of the Marineford kind of stuff was. It's got like an urgent sadness, melancholy.
Yeah.
About it that I kind of like.
It does. Yeah. It's honestly, I feel like it's between it's upper C, lower B for me.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
Yeah, it's in there.
We'll put it.
Yeah. I feel like we skimmed through these last ones. It was just like, guys, I'm sorry. There's not much to really say about it.
There really isn't, but there are a couple in the back end that really.
When One Piece started blowing up again, suddenly when it hit like this, when it hits Wano, kind of.
Yeah.
It starts. Yeah, because there's like how many? There are like 4 Wano songs because of how long that arc was.
Yeah, when you go back to like the older, longer arcs, like Alabasta, it's like
one.
They had one the whole time. East Blue had
one.
So
yeah, now we got 4.
Yeah, it's
there is one more here before Wano.
What do we got?
It's another kind of
Superpowers. I don't even want to listen to this song.
I don't either. Really,
this song sucks. I'm just gonna say it. This song is an E tier for me.
Yeah, if there was an F or an E on our list here, which there is not,
it's the dumbest fucking sounding. Yes, we have super. Shut the fuck up. Man. Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the Superpowers fans out here, but this sounds like baby music. It's like, okay, all right, here. I will say that after you get past the Superpowers thing, there are the verse is okay. I will say the verse is okay.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I'm not saying it's good. I'm saying it's okay. It's another inoffensive corporate. We think we know what the kids are into, sort of tune, and I don't really.
Yeah, someone was trying to write an anthem.
Yeah, it's. I will give. Whoever wrote this the credit of knowing they're Japanese, right?
Yeah.
And Japanese people use English words to exclaim, right? To emphasize.
Okay, yeah, sure.
So hearing, we have superpowers, like superpower sounds cool,
gotcha.
Right?
Okay.
So maybe it's like we think it's stupid because it's where it's like we are babies, but they think it sounds cool.
I don't know. This might be a cultural thing. I don't know.
Yep. Anyway, Superpowers bottom tier.
Sorry.
It's like
not a fan.
But I think the good news is that it's
The slog's over.
That's a slot. I think the slop is over with for the most part. I need to kind of hear these other ones to kind of remind myself.
Over the Top is next, right?
Yeah. Where is it? Hands up, wake up, Hard Knock Days, We Can't Hope, Super Over the Top.
Yeah.
Over the Top is a good song.
Mm-hmm.
I would say I would venture so far to say it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Starts off strong.
Little stomp and clap. We got horns again. It's been a while.
Yeah, this is in the vein of like We Are.
This is Wano's We Are.
This is Wano's We Are. Oh, and then in the actual intro, we get a repeat of the 4 bars intro.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
That doesn't happen very often.
Yeah.
This is where Toei was like, okay, guys, we have to make One Piece look good.
We gotta make Japan look good.
We're doing the Japan arc.
Yeah.
And it's like this is around the same time that like Demon Slayer came out, right?
Yeah.
And like maybe Jujutsu Kaisen was around the corner. A lot of anime just showing up looking fucking crazy.
Yeah, looking like
And then One Piece is like looking like you're actively whipping your animators as they draw.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what's going on. It's not a good thing. I'm very appreciative for the anime, but geez, man. What an unsustainable industry.
Yeah, it looked pretty bad for a long time.
Yeah. One Piece looked bad for a solid 400 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is why I say read the manga, dude.
Yeah,
like,
you just do it. We know it's 1,000 episodes. I promise you it's better on a read.
Yeah. So this song is fun. I like it.
Yeah.
Like,
it succeeds where We Can failed.
Yes. Yeah, they learned from their We Can mistakes. But also, the chorus is really fun. And the pre-chorus leading into it.
Yeah, it channels that anthem feeling better. It's not it's the right amount of cheesy.
Yeah.
There's a weird line to walk, and it's very subjective, and it's hard.
Yeah, and this song's fun to play on the Taiko game, you know?
Oh, I'm going to have to play that one day. I've never done that.
Oh, dude, yeah, we've got a ton of the songs.
Only rhythm game... Okay, other than Guitar Hero, because I always forget that's a rhythm game.
Yeah, of course.
It's like DDR.
Yeah. Oh, man, I remember when Valerie was getting into DDR again, and she bought like a PS2 and like all the DDR games, and that's just all we were doing for like 2 months. It was like it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Nothing beats a real machine.
Yeah, your downstairs neighbor will hate you.
Hard Knock Days is a solid like lower A, high B for me.
What's that?
What do you think? Hard Knock Days?
We're past Hard Knock Days. That was over
I'm
the top.
sorry. Over the top.
Over the top. Yeah. I was like, what are you talking about?
Ooh. What do you think?
Yeah, like what you said. I'm very hung up on Hard Knock Days. Like, it's not an A, dude. What are you talking about? Hard Knock Days is awful. I was so caught up in the words and not what was happening. Oh, jeez.
Cool. All right, so we got... I'm not really familiar with...
I actually don't remember Dreamin' On.
I don't even know what it sounds like right now. So let's...
Oh, okay.
Oh, this one.
Yeah. And then the first note, we're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. I guess it's just not as iconic.
Yeah. This is a bit more the millennial whoop thing.
Yeah. Okay, it's kind of got a nice like driving guitar.
Yeah.
The song is definitely... It feels
cool,
like almost like a Paramore song.
It does. A little bit. Yeah, the old Paramore.
That's what I'm saying.
Like Riot era if they had more synths, I guess. But
I mean the verses definitely do. Just that rhythm and that chucking guitar.
Yeah, that is very classic, like third wave emo stuff.
Mm-hmm. So it's cool. There's a lot of cool stuff in the song. I give it a B.
B's good. For Dreamin' On.
Be good. Sorry, we're gonna kind of rush through these last few, but
we unfortunately have an appointment to keep.
Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah.
I mean the visuals are cool. It's the new Wano style. Looks good.
They're executing again.
We have
We're doing it.
the 1,000 episode special. We are,
Which sounds the same.
it is the exact same track from the first
Yeah.
from the first episode,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just fun. It's fun watching them, remake it, and it. When I remember when it dropped, when the 1,000th episode dropped, like I think that's kind of when everyone started paying attention to One Piece again.
Yeah, it was huge, and it was like. It was really cool seeing the same thing reanimated, and then Luffy's wearing like the captain's jacket now. And that was so weird to me. I was like, "There's no way we're here. Like, what happened?"
Oh yeah,
Where have we been?
That's what I felt like when Whole Cake Island was over, and they were like, "Luffy's the 5th Emperor, and also he's got his squadron of 8,000 people."
Yeah, the Grand Fleet and
Yeah,
all this
like-
stuff. And now
like, okay, we're here now, right?
it felt so surreal. Like you never thought that day would come. And then you have to come to grips with the fact that the show will end actually at some point. And you're
Yeah,
like-
it's crazy, man.
it was very odd.
I mean, it's We Are with the new. It's completely like fan service and celebration of One Piece visually.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's a bonus. So
Yeah.
I mean, I
think
put
I
it
don't
in
think-
S tier, I guess.
Yeah,
if we're going to.
it gets thrown in there because it's the same thing, and like it's like
We love it,
Yeah.
love it.
Count it,
And
don't count
Jinbei's
it,
part
whatever
of it too.
Jinbei's in it now. Yeah, I forgot. Like we had the other crew members actually.
Yeah,
in this
yeah.
one.
It's
We're not
so
in the
crazy
original.
because Jinbei, between Brooke and Jinbei, was a lot.
It was like half the series.
I feel like we're gonna get like one more, right?
I think we
And
do.
It's
I think money's on Vivi
yeah, it's got to be Vivi.
now.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm thinking that.
If you had asked me like 6 months ago, money was on Yamato personally.
No, Yamato's he's off, fucking around on the land of Wano.
Yeah, personal letdown from me.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I think
like,
presented with the choices though, I'm still like taking Vivi.
yeah, Vivi's got the money now. I like.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
My betting
Honorary S tier paint by I Don't Like Mondays.
The great
Garfield.
band name. The Garfield. I love this song.
Da-da-da-da. I need to hear a little bit more. It looks great.
Yeah,
I like the silhouette of rocks that you saw
Mm-hmm.
kind of right there.
yeah. This song sounds like a lot of modern like alt pop that I really like.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Where they're like, if you were like an alt or an emo guitar player, but you wanted to write pop music,
Uh-huh.
and then you just like got into it, like kind of that. And I'm just like, yeah, this is how you do that. This is so good. It's got like this mixed tonality of major and minor.
Oh, I love that. That's
Yeah.
like one of the hallmarks of that kind of music.
Yeah, it knows where to put its synthetic and organic elements everywhere. It's got this cool like, the vocal bit was like da dun da 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 da. That's a bit of a trope, but it's so good.
It works.
Yeah.
It works. Like I said, everything's a tool, and
Yeah.
you just use what you use when you need it, and put it all together the right way. It's,
Yeah,
it's like building a table, right?
yeah.
I mean,
And this
like,
song never soars anywhere, but it sits where it wants to.
it's consistently good.
Yeah,
It's never amazing,
Mhm.
but it's never bad.
yeah.
And that's a big win considering the last like 7 intros.
Yeah. I like Paint a lot.
So I think this is I'm
Yeah.
sitting between B and A.
I
I
would
mean,
put-
actually, I think B.
I would put it higher personally, but that's
Yeah?
yeah. I would put it in like middle A.
Middle A. How about we'll meet in the middle at like bottom A.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Again, we have to share this list, so like, I feel like
Well, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
This is a communal effort.
we do.
We've got 2 more tunes left. 2 more just to talk about. The Peak by Sakai no Owari.
All caps.
All caps. This is I like this intro a lot. This is when I started kind of watching it again because Gear
excuse me.
5's going on.
Oh, yeah.
And this is also a unique One Piece opening.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You get that
I feel like this one didn't stay around very long.
it didn't. This thing was like maybe 20 something episodes.
Yeah, it's like end of Wano stuff.
Like they had to change it up to throw Gear 5 in there, but it had to leave soon because the next arc was starting.
Yeah, because Wano ends so abruptly after things just settle down.
Half the song is just looking at this circle.
Yeah.
But yeah, we get this beautiful.
Oh yeah, then they go nuts.
Oh yeah, I fuck with this heavy. And the visuals. I'm just gonna let this play because this is this is such a treat. It's a visual treat. I love this. I like seeing Otama do the little thing here in a second. Yeah, like that's adorable to me. I love that. They're all having fun.
Things are good again.
I'd be thinking about like, man, I hate Wano. Then I look at this and I'm like, yeah, it's not so bad.
Yeah, and like. Yeah, geez, the many shots of so many things that happen there at the end.
It's like the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah,
you know,
Kingdom Hearts. That's another topic for another day.
Oh, we have to do a Nomura cast.
Oh my god!
All right, cool. I think that's squarely an A.
That's a very good A. The when I booted up Kingdom Hearts 3 as a quick aside, the 2.9 fucking sent me.
Yeah, they were that was the most hilarious meta joke I think they've.
Yeah, there is a bit of meta fatigue I've gotten lately, but that one.
Oh, they knew
they did it.
Nomura's like, okay, guys, I get it. Like,
yeah.
Have this.
Yeah, and then we didn't do it again. I'm like, good, you know where you are. Just move on.
Yeah. Yeah, he's still wearing Kingdom Hearts 2 clothes. It's 2.9. I'm sorry. It's not over.
Like, when will we get there? He's like, no.
Speaking of getting there, we're finally at the most recent opening. Asu. It's like the word us, but it's the Japanese hiragana for A and Su. Asu. Love that. Let's just play that. This is another. I'm just saying it. This is S tier for me.
Yeah.
Like, this is kind of like. So we're out of Wano, right? Where they've updated the art style and the animation.
I love this soft kind of color scheme.
The soft like pastels.
Yeah.
And the visuals here, top tier. It's like. Misa has this like, why did One Piece take so long to look this good?
I couldn't tell you. Like, there's a lot of theories.
It makes me feel so good. It's like you see all the stuff happening. And
yeah. You look at this, and you're like, we could have had this the whole time.
Yeah. And I love that shot of Borsellino. Like, he's my boy. The music itself is so interesting.
Yeah.
Like, there's a ton going on here. And then you get this halftime, like, bridge, kind of, or...
Yeah, whatever, yeah.
Whatever that is.
We come back out.
Oh. Yeah. The melody takes you to peaks and valleys, and...
Oh, man. It's so well coordinated with this visual, too.
Yes.
Like...
Yeah, and I love that shot of Vivi.
There's so much on an audio-visual level here that the song alone is, like, great. But, like, together, just... God damn, the squealing trumpets just...
So good! I'm so glad that we get to end this episode with another
everybody put their whole SC into that one.
They did put their whole SC into it.
And one more pun for the road.
Because
it is one, because that is such an S tier song.
All right. I love
good.
that. I mean, I'd say if we had time, we could like rearrange it, but I feel good about this.
That looks good. It's where we thought it would be.
Honestly, you're so true. There's a few kind of stinkers. And then there's a couple inoffensive ones, but most of them are pretty dang good.
Yeah.
There's
like 7 below a B, and out of 26.
Yeah, pretty good.
That's really good.
It usually hits.
The average is like a mid A almost, a low A, basically.
And so now that One Piece is like, it is the cultural zeitgeist that is kind of international Japan. This is anime. Mm-hmm. This is like, excuse me.
This is like the business card. You got to show people a little bit.
Yeah.
Like,
did you see that they're going to be showing episodes of the anime on the Vegas eyeball? Not eyeball.
Okay.
Dome.
The sphere.
Sorry, I've seen the seen memes with this shit with like Mr. House on it.
Oh, I've done edits myself. Don't worry. The Vegas here. I didn't know what they were doing. I just knew
episodes just on it.
That's nuts. How much does it take to cost to rent that thing? You gotta wonder.
It's like $150, $150,000, I think, for something is what I saw, which is a lot. But I kind of expected it to be more.
Yeah, I don't know what stuff costs anymore.
Yeah, money's not real.
I measure things in how many burritos I could buy with them.
It's you go to the frozen aisle, you could get a few still.
No, I mean like a good out burrito, like at a restaurant.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Like a good friggin' burrito.
It's about like $12.99 at the least, kind of now.
I usually think like $14, $15.
Yeah,
mentally.
But you can still take it home, take half it home.
True.
Yeah.
You could do a second dinner later,
like
11 o'clock.
We've had first dinner.
Just
but what about second dinner?
Yeah.
I feel really great about this list. Oh, also, did you see that they put a One Piece cafe in Las Vegas, a permanent fixture?
I did not, and now I actually have an excuse to go to Las Vegas.
Well, that's what I'm saying, right?
My friends, they would do like a football league, a fantasy league that I do not participate in, but I'm in the Discord sheerly for memeing, basically. I think I'm the only person in there who does not participate. And then when the season's on, I basically disappear because they're doing fantasy stuff, and I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, for sure.
But so they always joke, I love it when it's off season and Ben comes back to the Discord server.
I love that.
They're like, "Yo, you gotta come to Vegas anyway with us and do the mock draft, just hang out." And I was like, "I don't really want to, guys. I'm sorry."
Yeah, but I will go check out the One Piece Cafe and watch the anime on the sphere.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Yeah. Also, real quick, we're planning on going to see the One Piece music get played live by an orchestra.
Oh, I'm gonna love that.
Dude, I'm gonna cry really, really hard because listening to some of these earlier intros, that I'm blaring on my headphones trying to cover up the sound of my parents getting divorced.
Oh my god!
And I'm like, oh,
buddy.
There's early those between the third and sixth intros. That's it's a really sore spot for me.
Right,
so I'm just tearing up at work, and I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Love that.
Love that for you.
Thanks. And then we'll come back and we'll talk about it's in July, that orchestra. So we're gonna run up to DC and we'll talk all about it. I'm super excited for that. I never thought we would get something like that. I missed the Kingdom Hearts orchestra when it came to New York. I really wanted to go and buy the.
I didn't see that either.
Yoko Shimomura was there, and there was a ticket for $250 that you get a meet and greet with her, and I'm like, that's pretty good for a New York City orchestra scene.
Yeah, that's affordable.
I couldn't end up making the trip work.
Oh yeah, me neither.
But hey, love music. One of these days, kind of want to talk about the background music. So just so that we can talk about Overtaken.
Mother C is one of my favorite pieces, actually.
Dum. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, guys, we got to go do some other stuff with the rest of our night. We're gonna leave that interpretation up to you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Our next episode is gonna be a chapter roundup, I believe.
Yeah, it should be because this is the last week of May.
Yeah, yep.
So we will do all the reading.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
Yeah, so make us part of your schedule. You read it, and then you listen to us talk about it.
And then you comment why you think we're stupid.
Yeah, please give us a comment, even if it's hateful. I'm kind of begging for a little bit of something here. All right, guys. Y'all have a wonderful day. This has been Two Piece in a Podcast. We're heading out.
Who not?